Just when we thought things couldn't get crazier, Tulsa King hits us with a game-changing episode. We've got betrayals, family heartbreak, and a gang war brewing, all in one explosive hour. But how did things go from tense to all-out chaos between Dwight and Bill Bevilacqua? And what does this mean for Dwight's fractured family? Let's break down the twists, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one because it changes everything for Dwight Manfredi. All right, so let's talk about the war that's brewing between Dwight Manfredi and Bill. At this point, things are at an all-time high. We had the Navigator bombing, we had Tyson's reckless attack on Bevilacqua, and everyone's on edge. It feels like the whole show is setting up for an all-out showdown. But what's interesting is that this whole Dwight versus Bill conflict didn't even need to happen. They actually had a deal after that Atlanta sit-down. Turns out that the tension between them stems from misunderstandings and mistrust. It's crazy how things can spiral so fast. Then there's Dwight's family drama, specifically his daughter, Tina. We see a deep rift forming here. Dwight wants Tina and her family to get back to New York for safety reasons, but Tina's not on board. In fact, she tells Dwight that she's not sure their relationship can survive being split up again. She even leaves with the kids without saying goodbye. The heartbreaking part is that Tina still loves Dwight, but that doesn't mean she's okay with his lifestyle. She might want him to go legit if they ever stand a chance of reconciling, but honestly, that seems like a long shot, especially with everything that's going down. Now on to Jackie Ming and Cal Thresher's feud. This one was wild. Jackie decided he was done with being just a partner and took over Cal's weed business, literally at gunpoint. Jackie's all about taking what he wants, and now he's set on expanding his influence. It's clear he wants control over the Tulsa criminal world, and taking Cal out was his first step. So where does this leave Cal? Well, not in a good place. He's losing his allies and facing some serious threats, and now Jackie's trying to muscle his way in. Meanwhile, Vince finally made his move against Chicky to take over the Invernizzi family in New York. This was a long time coming. But what's surprising is that Vince didn't kill Chicky. He actually gave him a chance to calm down and maybe regain control later. But knowing Chicky, he won't take this lying down. Chicky's got a dark side, and he's already killed his own men to prove points, so revenge might be on his mind. Letting him live was a big mistake. Now let's talk about Jimmy. In one of the episode's more intense scenes, Bevilacqua's men do a drive-by at Dwight's dispensary. Jimmy gets hit, and while we're not sure if he'll pull through, this could have huge repercussions. Jimmy is involved in so many of Dwight's operations, from the weed business to casino deals. If he doesn't make it, Dwight's business could take a hit, and you can bet Dwight is going to be out for blood over this. And then we had a big moment between Cal Thresher and Bevilacqua. Cal admits that Jackie Ming bombed Dwight's Navigator, which kind of explains how this whole gang war got started. Bill is furious, and now he might even consider making peace with Dwight if he can explain all the misunderstandings. But with so much bad blood, it's hard to say if that's even possible. The last bit we need to cover is Armen's desperate move. He decides to rob Goody, one of Dwight's closest guys, at gunpoint. Armen has been on a downward spiral all season. He is broke, fired from work, struggling with his divorce, and drinking heavily. This robbery was basically a cry for help, but it's likely the last straw with Dwight. It's rough because Armen blames Dwight for most of his problems. And now, in his mind, this is his way of getting back. But he's probably just digging his own grave at this point. So, with just 2 episodes left in the season, Tulsa King has a lot to wrap up. We still don't know how Armen's choices will play out, who will come out on top in the Dwight-Jackie-Bill power struggle, or if Dwight and Tina can find any common ground. But based on how intense this episode was, I think we're in for one heck of a finale. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Dwight and Tina's relationship? And do you think Armen's going to survive his latest mistake? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying these breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.